Hi everyone, so today we'll talk about our Python program that solves a really practical problem on how to give change using the least number of bills or coins. So this happens a lot sa cashier or sa tindahan. That's why we use a technique called the greedy algorithm para mas mabilis at mas efficient yung pag-compute ng sukle. So in this presentation, we'll explain how the program works, go through the flow step by step, and show some sample transactions to test if it really works. So this program is designed to calculate the change that needs to be returned in a transaction. It uses a greedy algorithm, meaning it always pick the biggest coin or bill first. That way, konti lang yung coins or bills na gagamitin. And very helpful siya in real-life situations like cashiering or small businesses. Also, this kind of logic is easy to understand and perfect for beginners who are learning Python. So overall, it's simple, useful, and efficient. Now let's go through how the program works step by step. First, it asks how many transactions you want to process. Next, for each transaction, it asks for the price and the amount paid. Now let's go through how the program works step by step. First, it asks how many transactions you want to process. Next, for each transaction, it asks for the price and the amount paid. Now let's go through how the program works step by step. First, it asks how many transactions. Then, it checks kung sapat ba yung bayad, and if kulang, it shows an error message, but if the payment is enough, it calculates the change. And after that, it uses the greedy algorithm to break down the change. And starting from the highest denomination like 1,000, 500, and so on down to coins. And now, it shows the breakdown ng sukle and then moves on to the next transaction. Then, it checks kung sapat ba yung bayad, and if kulang.
Ngayon, tuturuan ko kayo kung paano gamitin yung program na ginawa namin by giving you guys 3 examples. So, let's start running the program. Wait. As you can see here, nagtanong kung ilang transaction daw bang gagawin. Lagay natin 3. Enter price to pay. First example natin is 1724.75. Yan yung amount na kailangan bayaran. Nandito naman yung amount nung payment mo dun sa babayaran mo. To pay. As you can see here, ito yung breakdown nung sukli nung binayaran mo. Gumamit ng isang 200, isang 50, isang 20, isang 5, at isang 0.5 ay 25 centavos para makabuo ng 275 pesos. So, another one. Let's do another one. 6165 255 17. As you can see, ito rin yung breakdown ng sukli dun sa binayaran mo. And lastly, last example pala, 520.00. There you go. That's it, guys. Ganyan mag-work ang aming ginawang program, and yeah, binabreakdown niya lang talaga yung sukli. Thank you for watching.
So now we are going to do a 2 transaction, which is the last 2 test case. So maglagay muna tayo ng dalawang transaction. Let's input 2. Then the price to pay would be 56.45. Then the payment would be 100. Then here we have our change for sukle, which is 43.55 pesos. Then we have our breakdown ng ating sukle here. So we have 20 pesos, dalawa yung nagamit. And then piso, tatlo. Then 0.25 centavos, dalawa. And then 0.5 centavos, isa. So in total, nagamit natin is 8. So ito yung nagamit natin doon sa sukli natin, which is the 43.55. So easy. Then for the second and the last transaction would be 175. Sorry, 175 and then 200 for the payment. So we have here again our change, which is 25 pesos, and the breakdown ng sukli here. So we have here 20 pesos isa, so 5 pesos isa din. So in total of 2, since ang sukli lang naman is 25 and then ang ginamit natin is 20 pesos and then 5, tagi-isa. So in total of 25, that's why nagamit din natin na pieces is dalawa natin. So, yun lang.